For hours, silence so deep it split the soul. I thought I was waiting for God's whisper, but the presence that stirred was not holy. This is more than a story. It's a descent into the thin places where prayers stretch the veil and other voices creep through. Was it heaven answering, or was it something older, hungrier, wearing his name? I remember wrestling with doubt, my cries for help echoing in the vast emptiness of the night. I sought solace in the sacred, reaching out to the divine for a sign, a word, a touch, anything to reassure my trembling faith. But instead of the warmth of the Holy Spirit, I felt a chill that seeped into my bones. And then I heard it, a voice like sandpaper on my mind, whispering just beyond the edge of hearing. And then I saw it, a shadow shifting at the corner of my eye, a fleeting glimpse of something ancient and malevolent, and yet undeniably alluring. The longer I waited, the deeper the despair. My resolve to pray through the darkness crumbling like ancient stones. Just when hope had all but vanished, a presence made itself known, a being of immense power and unsettling familiarity. It offered me a choice, a bargain struck in the recesses of my soul. Surrender my fears and doubts to it, and it would show me the answers I sought. But as I grappled with the decision, a horrifying realization dawned on me. This was not the benevolent God I prayed to. This was something else, something that reveled in my torment, something that whispered sweet nothings while tearing my faith apart. And then it struck me with the force of a revelation. What if this was the ultimate test? What if the enemy had sent his demons to sift my soul, to see if I would turn away from the true God in my desperation? With newfound clarity, I rejected the whispers, choosing to hold on to my faith, however shaky, and to resist the embrace of the darkness that promised easy answers. In that moment of defiance, I realized that my prayers had been heard, not by the deceptive entity before me, but by the one who had sent it, the deceiver, the liar, the father of lies himself. And so I emerged from the ordeal shaken but resolute, my faith battered but not broken. For I knew that the darkness had tested me, had tried to pull me into its abyss, but it had failed. Because let us not forget that while God may be silent in our moments of deepest need, He is never absent. And sometimes His silence is not a rejection, but a test, a trial by fire to purify our faith and strengthen our resolve. But I want to hear from you. Do you believe every prayer is heard by God? Or are some prayers lost in the chaos of life, falling into ears more sinister than divine? Share your thoughts below. And if this story has unsettled your faith or awakened something within you, don't forget to subscribe. For more journeys into the realms of biblical horror, sacred mystery, and theological paradox, follow Whispers from Eden. Thank you for joining me on this descent into the shadows. May your nights be peaceful and your prayers be answered. But always remember, when the darkness whispers, turn away from it. For sometimes the greatest temptations come disguised as divine intervention. Until next time, may the peace of the Lord be with you.